What is up, boyos? It is Water Buffalo Man here, back for more Ark Survival Ascended on Svartalfheim. And yes, your boy's a little forgetful, a little dumb at times, more or less just forgetful. We don't actually have the proper artifacts to take on the Broodmother. We are short the massive artifact, and I know exactly where that is. But there's one thing that I was taming off screen, because I told you guys I was going to do this if I saw one again. That is actually really awesome. That'll help us for another boss fight. This there is Xenosaur right here. This was a 145 that I tamed. Came out with 48 points into health in an S variant. Remind you, the S variant is 10% less for health pool and 10% more in offense and movement speed. So also this thing has Kingslang, which that in itself is insane. Because I'm going to try to get like a bunch of them stacked up with Kingslang. But the fact that this thing has 48 points into health base, without any mutations, without any, well, really anything put into it, and it's sitting at 8,300 health. So if I can get a female with a decent melee stat, I probably won't need much for mutations, if many at all. So that's that. And we've got an ice cave over there we're going to be taking on at some point, and a cave over there. But the one we need to go to right now is over here in the redwoods, and I have all my scuba on me as well. So we're able to do that. The cave, if I remember right, should be somewhere in this water. Whoop. Flip on my scuba quick. If I remember, there should be like a little thing I'm looking for. It's like 32 something. I hate how dark it is in here. Should be somewhere around here. I'll know it once I see it, but man, it is dark. Luckily, we have this nice... Oh, I think I just saw it. Luckily, we have this nice... Yeah, there it is. We have this nice Maywing. We need to go down through here. And here it is. We are inside the artifact cave. We have a nice Maywing that can carry us through the water for the most part. I don't think there's anything in here. That's what actually we're going to do real quick. Whoa, we're not going to speed around. That's one thing we're not going to do. We got to go this way, and then we got to go down. Deep into the water. It takes us into this little trench. I really wish... We got to go up. Oh, there we are. We're up. Hello? Did not mean to do that. What am I stuck on? Okay, wow, that was weird. Like I was saying, I was about to say, I wish that there was a different way to get your eyesight when inside a cave, because like it is so hard to see anything. I mean, I know I could do it vast majority on foot, probably. I don't want to do that though. Why would I want to do that when I have strong creatures? Also, I crafted a new helmet and a new pair of gloves off screen. We're also taming another Therizinosaurus over there. It's another male. That one's got a decent melee stat, so that's why we're taming that one. I don't think I threw him out far enough. Let's go stew. I see you right there, Megalania. They're alpha boosted? What's alpha boosting these guys? What is alpha boosting these guys in this cave? But we need Megalania toxin, so that's kind of A-okay for us to be fighting in here with these things. But we do have to watch out for Mega Rabies. So let's just sneak our way down and... Ow. What hurt me? Is there a trap or something I stepped in? Oh. Oh, this is the Otter... Duh, it's the Otter Cave. Why am I so confused? Yeah, it's the Otter Cave. That's right. There's berserk otters in this cave. And there are traps. The traps don't do a whole lot when your creatures are as strong as mine are. So you can just easily walk right through them for the most part. And all these Megalanias are going to give us exactly what we need in terms of drops. So that's perfect. We got a blueprint for a long neck. Why are you still hitting me? For a blueprint for a long neck. I don't... Hang on one second. Let me just double check everything. So we got that. We got that. wipe you two out. I don't know if I want to go into the water just yet. Let me check this guy's inventory really quick, make sure there's nothing in there we need. Megalania toxin, and actually we just took out 2 Megalanias, so there should be 4 more Megalania toxin on the floor. There is. Let's pull that to us. Let's take the obsidian flux, the mithril ore. I guess I'm gonna take that. I don't need it. We're gonna drop that there. I don't know if this is like deep water. I don't believe it is. Hey, you're biting my ankles. It's a little otter literally biting my ankles. Sounds like the artifact's above me somewhere. Oh, we got a spider right there. Let's clear that out really quick. Oh, 2 more spiders. Oh, 4 more spiders. Where did you guys come from? And Titanoboas? Am I supposed to go over there and walk my way up or something? Must be, yeah. Okay, so maybe that's the way I'm supposed to go. I think I'm supposed to go up here and walk it, but we're about to find out once this Titanoboa comes over here. Let's hop up here. Do you have anything in you I need? I'll take the venom, but I doubt I'll need any more. Which, how much I have? With how much I have. I should throw out the Mega Raptor since it's a little more agile inside these caves. Oh, it's just a yellow drop. And absolutely nothing of value. Okay. Yeah, since this guy's a little more agile, we'll take him. We'll take her around, I'm sorry. I think we need to go up that way. Yep, we do. I believe we do, at least. Yep, there's a little cave entrance hole. Oh, wait, that's where we came in, isn't it? Yeah, that's where we came in. Yeah, that's where we came in. So we came down this way. There's that little trap. Came running down. There's that slicey trap. Ran down here. Took out some otters. There's the otter cave. Now, where do I go from here? Oh. Right here. That narrows that down. So we're gonna use the Mega Raptor for this portion. Since, like I said, it's a little more maneuverable through these caves than the Megatherium. Mainly because it can side shift. Strafe, side shift, whatever you want to call it. And I'm actually enjoying using this. I've been using this a lot on the overworld when I fight alphas. Just because of the fact that it's a lot better than I thought it was. Like on Valguera when I used it, I was kind of disappointed. I wasn't as I was excited for it, but I wasn't as pleased as I thought I was going to be. But on here, I feel like it's just that much better. It might just be me overanalyzing how good I think it is. Maybe I'm just puffing it up too much, making it think that it's better than it is. But I think it's just also the fact that this variation has the healing from the Argentavis healing buff, and the Drakeling on my shoulder kind of probably helps a lot. So I need to put you away for now. There's a red drop down there. That is a risky drop. Let's do this then. Let's hang down nice and slow. Can I grab that from here? I cannot. We'll just shoot the land next to it and grab it. Anything good? Actually, yeah, pretty good stuff. Like, legitimately pretty good stuff. Shot back up. Hook shot over here. I see a spider down the way. No, no, no. No, no. Thank you. Yeah, that needs to be fixed ASAP, whatever that little bug is that doesn't allow you to throw your creatures out right away. And it does like that little starter thing. Yeah, I need... Oh, wow. Here's where the overspawn is now. Again, good thing this guy just constantly heals. Like, legitimately, it's a good thing this dude just heals pretty much infinitely. There's the artifact. I'm just gonna tackle the otters. Because they're just gonna attack me anyway at some point. Oh, it's an S-Otter. Let's cross this little bridge here. Anything around? No, just the artifact. Oh. That'd be cool if this otter like came to life and you could fight it. I think it'd be more of a challenge than it'd probably be worth though for just a regular old artifact. But let's take this. Hop back on you. We're gonna teleport back to base and we're gonna do the thing that you guys probably don't care for, where I just teleport right back in here to my last known location and then pick up another artifact. But like I said, that's the way I don't mind doing it, because it's no different than on a server where people just have a bunch of teleporters around at the artifact points, which I've been on servers that people do that, and there's just artifact I don't want to say choke points, but pretty much like an artifact choke point where you could just teleport to it and the artifact, and the thing is right there for you to just take the artifact and go. So like everything's set up ready for you. So I mean that's how I look at that. I don't think it's too overwhelmingly like busted, like I'm cheating technically, because again I'm just gathering the resources. We have a lot of mithril ore now, so that's gonna be kind of nice. I'm gonna have to start smelting some of that down. We have 6 Megalania toxin. We need at least 4 more for at least the alpha boss, but I need 15 total of pretty much that. I have enough Titanoboa venom. I have enough of that. I've got probably just about enough of those. We're gonna go check in a second because that Therizino was at the green knob anyway, so we're gonna check that. But now that we have that artifact, let's hop up here. At some point in time, I do want to go back and play some of the old school Survival Evolved overhaul mods. I don't want to go back to Survival Evolved. Hopefully they'll bring them up to this, but they probably won't. But I would love to do Survival Evolved mods, some of them. Because there's ones with like Artifact of the Great, I think it's Primal Fear. Yeah, Primal Fears, I believe, which has that one in it. Like I said, there's a couple mods I'd love to go back and play one more time. Oh, there's a Berserk Otter in the water. Yeah, it's a damn good thing I didn't drop into that water with it. I could go fight that Berserk Otter just to get the thing. Is there any way down there for me safely? Because I don't want to drop into the water. There it is. Did I just take out the Berserk Otter? I believe I did. There it goes. We took out that Berserk Otter, which gave us, for some reason, it gives us a Raptor Claw. I will take these 2 blueprints, and the shotgun ammo, and the mithril ore, and the obsidian flux. I mean, that was perfect. I can't complain about any of that. This, if I was early on, this pistol would have been perfect. At the point I'm at now, it's kind of useless to me. But that's it. We have 2 artifacts now. So now we have both the beta and the alpha variation of the Broodmother, I believe, ready to go. I don't think... Oh, excuse me. I don't know why I'm yawning. I don't think we need anything else specifically, because I believe we have everything drop-wise for it. We're just waiting on them to mature right there. So it gives us, or not even mature, just breed up a little more. I might try the beta with these guys that we have here. Maybe just go up a little bit more in terms of stats. We'll try beta. But as of right now, I believe we're kind of golden, more or less. I don't think there's anything else we specifically need. I want to test something. Can I hop on top of my roof from hopping on this? I've never tried it. No, I can't get up there. Okay. I need to just put a ladder up somewhere. But I don't mind hookshotting it either at the same time. Wait, why did I put that down there? The massive goes over here. Because this is the artifact for this. Because I believe the massive and the pack, or these three are for the Megapithecus, if I remember right. And then my theory is tamed perfect. These three are for the Megapithecus, the pack, brute, and devour, or devour? Yeah, devour. And then these three are for the brood. So we technically have 2 sets for each right now. So we could do beta. I'm a little bit worried. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna up my fortitude again, just so I don't get stunned as easy. I'm a little bit worried about these guys going for the beta and alpha of the brood of the Megapithecus, because I did watch another creator just recently play this. He had 80 armor saddles on his creatures, on his Rexes, and they got smoked. So I'm a little bit weary, but I'm also going to be doing a slightly different strat than he did. Let's tame you and let's pick you up and see what you got. Alright. 43 into melee. See, that is perfect. We just need you as a female or as an S variant. So if I can find an S variant out there, Xenosaur, and breed all the stats into it. Can you guys not annoy me? I know I'm trying to do something. You too? And breed all the stats into them. There we go. Now that the thing's not bothering me, we should be okay, because this thing has 43 into melee. The 43 into melee is going to be perfect, especially on an S-Dino, on an S theory, and the 48 into health is going to be absolutely ideal. So I think that'll make this fight a little bit easier. But we're going to start probably with the Broodmother or the Megapithecus as our first one, more than likely Broodmother, which we need 5 Sarco skins, which is what we have, 5 sauropod vertebrae we have, and 5 titanium boa venom. The only thing we don't have right now is the mithril alloy. A ton of, because we need 5 for here and 10 for there, which I think we could actually make this right now. And then this, we're missing the Meg Teeth, the Fairy Claws we have, the Thylaclaws we have, and the Spinal Sails we have. So we're just missing the Meg Teeth and the Megalania Toxin. The Gem of the Gorilla is the Devourer, Pack, and Brute. Yeah, which we have all 3 of those. So we're literally just missing those 4 for the Dragon. That's it. That's absolutely it. So we're pretty much in a good position to take on both of those bosses. It's just we need to now kind of speed up the creature breeding process a little bit, because we're closing in on the end of November. We've got about 18 to 20 some odd days left, hopefully, before Lost Colony releases. Which, again, once Lost Colony drops, that'll be my sole focus on the channel, because that'll be anybody's sole focus, really. But, like, that's where we're looking. And for me, armor-wise, for Rex's, like I said, he had an 80 armor. I'm running a 57. I'm gonna crafting seal potion him to hope that it pushes higher than 80, unless if I can find another one and get a better blueprint. That's what I'm looking at as my highest right now. And for Megatheriums, I'm pushing a 75, which, again, if I could crafting seal that and push close to 100, I think would be good. And then Fairy, we're pushing a 70. So, I mean, we're not in a terrible position for saddle-wise, for our big 3, necessarily. Oops. So I'm going to pull those 3 saddles out of here, too, actually, and put them in my smithy. Because these are the 3 we're going to need to make, and they're all made in the smithy anyway. But right now, those are the stats we're looking at for the bosses, or for our boss creatures, and or not stats, I'm sorry, the saddles we're looking at for them. They're not the greatest. I'd like to see closer to 100, if at all possible. I know that's easier said than done. If at all possible, I'd like to see closer to 100, especially in this one. No, I'm sorry, not this one, especially in one of these 2. This one's fine, I believe, because once it gets the bug buff, I think it's just going to completely breeze through it. Because that's usually what happens with Broodmother. And actually, there's one more I'm missing. This one is going to be on the side of the Rexes when we take on the Megapithecus. We're going to be using Cerats as well. A pack of 4 of them, which I've still yet to find good Ceratosauruses. I found 2 I legitimately do mean 2 decent ones. Like I said, I've got 2 males. This one's got 44 into melee, this one's got 35 into health, so that wouldn't be too bad necessarily. Because the whole point behind these guys is to just keep them healing the Rexes, and I'll be on my Uranus, which, if I remember, I think I've got a high UD saddle. I think it's like close to 200 or something. I do not have a UD saddle. I must be thinking of the other map. Or it's a... I do not have a Uranus saddle. I have to be thinking of Alguero then. I must be. That sucks. I thought I had a Uranus saddle. Okay. So that's interesting. But we do have good Hydrovanta saddles, so I need to get a Hydrovanta at some point. But yeah, it's kind of where we're standing right now. We're doing alright. I need to find more of you. Like, specifically, I need to get more of you. Another one of you that's better, preferably, in terms of health. Or not health, melee. Because like I said, if I imprint this guy, you're probably looking at close to 9k base health. Put some levels into it, load its pockets with veggie cakes. We should be a-okay. Especially with the damage output it'll be doing, since it's going to be 10% stronger. And for the Rexes, like I said, the Rexes are my biggest worry right this second. Because these are their imprinted stats base right now. This is their imprinted stats with 2 mutations into health. The melee is good. 41, I think we'll be okay with that. I think we could pass with 41, especially with the Surats healing them. We'll keep them alive longer to deal more damage, but I'm a little worried about the low 31 points into health. And the reason why I don't breed a male Rexen, or I'm sorry, a normal Rexen, you're kind of close to me, breed a normal Rexen is because if I do, it'll lose the S-Rex. It'll have to be a Rex female that I breed with a male of these, and then I got to restart the line. But I have yet to really find a Rex that's worthwhile to do that with. Because I do have some Rexes, and I had a Tech Rex that I was going to use, but you can't crossbreed Tech Rexes and normal Rexes. Because if you see, this isn't the Tech Rex I was talking about. I gave that one to Koa. But there's this 217 one that has 42 points, but it's a male, which I could use. Don't get me wrong, I could use this. Then there's this one, which has 28 points that I tamed. This one has 35, which is slightly better. This one has 35, which again is slightly better. But I'm trying to keep it within the S-Rex line. That's the best we've got. And I did find another S-Rex. This one I just tamed. But it's only 35 points. But this one has 42. So I was thinking, like, maybe if I could possibly breed this into it, I would be A-okay. Because, like, my logic is... If I could put the 228 back out here, the male, right? All I'd have to do is put the 228 male back out here. Hatch all these eggs really quick. Like this. Clear all these out. Boom. Because now I can't take any of these 228 females because they have a mutation in their line. They'll be screwed up. There's nothing I can do with them. I probably should have looked to see if any of those were the level I needed. It doesn't matter. Because if I pick this guy back up... You're the male, right? Yes, you are. If I pick this male back up... I actually don't need to do anything other than swap this male in. Where is it at? The 217, and just add these stat points together, if you see what I mean here. So how I do my breeding, it's a little bit kind of can be complicated. It kind of can be easy. It's easy for me, complicated probably for others. So I'll hitch this Rex to it. And by breeding this male with these females, it'll keep the S-Rex stat, or the S-Rex name. So, what I would do is I would have a calculator up, which I'm not going to... I might put it on screen, but I doubt I will because you guys won't be able to see it anyway. I'd have to do it in post-production. So, I would look at the... I'd pull up my calculator and go, okay, this one's got 42 into health. So, I'd add that stat, which got the best stat. Why is my mouse going nuts? There we go, 42 into health. Then it's got 39 points into stam, which is the better of the two. This one's got 38 into food, which is the better of the two. Then this one's got 36 into weight, which is the better of the two. Then this one's got 42 and 41. So I would add all those numbers together. And roughly what I'm looking for post-breeding process is like a 238, 240. So every Rex egg from here on out needs to be a 238 or higher, or it's not useful to me. Or it would not be useful in my breeding line. more or less is what I'm saying. So that's how I would do my process. So I would just do, like I said, basic calculations, just adding the stats together, and it gives you a number, but it's not always accurate. It's usually like 1 to 2 off in either direction. You just got to know which stats are which and which ones you're looking for. So it's pretty easy on my end. I've got it down to a science now, and I look for the best stats overall. There are some people that only look for, oh, you need the best health and the best melee. That's it. The rest of the stats don't matter. I, for some reason, like to get the highest level number because it just makes it sound better, makes it look better. So, and for example, if we do get this S-Rex to pop out a perfect one right away with the 42 health, it's not going to be sitting at 10,340 because, again, S-Rexes have 10% less health. It'll probably be sitting, actually it could be sitting at about 10,340 because the imprinting on it as a baby will make its health go up. And this one's already sitting at 8,500 with 31 points. So it could be sitting just about there. But mind you, this is imprinted at 31 points. This one is not. So it could be up there. So it's going to be interesting. I didn't want to breed this guy in. I was trying to wait it out and try to find one. Because even though the female, it's going to take the female's base breed, or base variety. So it's like the S-Rex is going to overwhelm it. And it's going to be S-Rexes no matter what, even though this one's a normal Rex. I was hoping to wait for a wild S-Rex with like insane stats to get. Didn't happen that way. As you guys can see, this is the best I've been able to find so far. So I'm definitely going to be breeding this in this way now. Pretty much I have to. I have almost no option if I want to try to do the boss battle within the next week or two. Which again, for the dragon, we still have at least 4 more caves to do. So that's going to give me time. That's at least 4 more videos. That gives me that much more time for it. Because like I said, I'm not doing all the caves in one video. I want to try to stretch it out a little bit. I don't want the series to just be zipped over and done. I like Svartalfheim. I enjoy my time here. I don't want to rush through it. And I want to kind of enjoy it a little more. And the same with this guy. His health stat's going to be huge. And if you look at this one, 9,000 with 46 points, 9,400 with 48 points. And the 48 points into health and the 45 into melee, as you see with my Megatherium, mine's hitting like 1,000 plus. Granted, keyword is granted, mine has like 80 points into melee at this point after all the levels are put into it. But that's without mate boosted, and it's going to be hitting near that. But also, again, I'm mainly going to be looking at just overwhelming the Broodmother with numbers and high health versus trying to do anything else. Hey, it's Jordmunger. I can't pronounce it. The giant snake. But yeah, so that's kind of where we're at right now with everything. I thought I'd give you guys a quick little update after running that cave. I'm just waiting on trying to get good stats. I'm going to still keep trying to get a better health and melee stat in these Rexes, because I could always just breed that stat in. It doesn't take that long as I get lucky, at least, with it. But 42 points into health is not a lot, and 41 into melee isn't a ton. You're looking for higher to closer to 50, if at all possible, is your best. If you can get a creature with 50 in any of those 2 stats for a boss battle, you're feeling pretty good going into it. Especially with a decent saddle on its back, you're feeling pretty good. But that's going to be the end of the video, guys. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys back here next time for more Ark Survival Ascended on Svartalfheim. Hopefully we'll have that S-Rex male bred in. Hopefully I'll have another Theory going. And hopefully we'll be ready to do the Megatherium or a cave. So thank you guys. I'll see you guys then.